There is just nothing like a cleaned and organized fridge. It's just sweetened. And the color is different. I've been wanting some New Balances and I thought they were unique. So I went with the black. I just have a ton of footage to go through. Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. We are officially back home. We got home from the honeymoon last night at like 2 in the morning. Obviously our schedules are all a little bit backwards, a little bit confused because we were on the opposite side of the world, so opposite time zone. So slept a little bit, got up around 6 a.m. and we're just gonna use that to our advantage. Today is Sunday, so we have like one full day before we go back to work to kind of try to get our life back together. And honestly, I'm feeling pretty motivated to do it. I'm excited to start eating healthy again, get back into a routine. The honeymoon was so fun and I didn't want it to end, but it had to end, and now that it's over, I'm like ready to kind of be healthy again, working out again, all the things. And of course, wanted to take you guys along on getting our life back together. Starting off strong, we got up this morning and did a humongous grocery run. So I thought I could do a haul as I put everything together. Me and Will both are wanting to like be back on top of eating healthy. I think before we left, I had just kind of given up because I was like, well, we're about to go on a long vacation. There's no point in taking care of myself, which is not the best mindset to have, but that's definitely the mindset I was in for like 2 weeks before we left. Wasn't working out super consistently, was kind of eating whatever I wanted. And yeah, we're gonna get back to it. So let me start to put some of this stuff away and I'll show you guys. Starting with meat, we got a whole chicken because Will's gonna cook this tonight on the grill. And tonight we're gonna do chicken with corn and potatoes. Also for meat, we got our big thing of chicken breast we always get. You guys know we eat on this all the time. Will cooks it up for the week. And ground beef. This is for Will. Salmon fillets. One of my recipes for the week is going to be like a creamy orzo with salmon and spinach. And then some flank steak. I'm gonna do a beef stir fry for dinner this week. Planned out 2 separate meals for the week. We got eggs. I have not been in my egg eating time in my life lately. They've been giving me the ick. So I don't know if I'll actually eat these. Will eat them. They won't go to waste, but eggs have just not been doing it for me lately. I got unsweet vanilla almond milk and oat milk. I got this sugar-free oat milk, unsweet. It's only 40 calories per serving versus the full sugar, like the normal one is 140 calories per serving. I like oat milk for just how creamy it is. I know it's not necessarily the best milk for you, so thought I could try out the no sugar, see if it's just as creamy. And then heavy cream for a recipe. Parmesan cheese and orzo for that same recipe. I wonder if I could make oat milk. We have oats and water, I'm pretty sure is all you need, and like salt.
I've never looked into it. I mean, I know you can, but...
People make like their own almond milk and stuff. You just blend it all together and then you would need like a cheesecloth to strain it out. Maybe I'll try that one day. Yogurt for snacks. I like the Oikos 000. Some sauces, hoisin sauce for a recipe, soy sauce because I wasn't sure if we had any and I just always like to have it. And now I'm seeing that it looks like we have 2 bottles of it already, so 3rd bottle of soy sauce. Chicken broth for a recipe. I got 2 poppies and then we got a ton of our grapefruit ices, some olive oil and sea salt, rice, and little fingerling potatoes. Now for vegetables, we got a pretty good amount. We got a bell pepper for my stir fry. We got 2 onions, 2 things of tomatoes, a shallot, a zucchini, some mushrooms, poblano peppers, corn for dinner tonight, broccoli, 2 packs of green beans, some spinach and Caesar salad kit, a pack of lemons. I want to start putting lemon in my water again. I used to put it in there almost every morning and I just haven't done that in a long time, so want to get back on that. And then some green onion and a carrot for recipes. That is everything. There is just nothing like a cleaned and organized fridge. I also took these drawers out and washed them, so this gets me excited. I'm starting the unpacking. I always unpack sitting on the floor because I don't like my suitcases on the bed if I can avoid it. We're starting with the smaller suitcase, which is mainly laundry, this big laundry bag. We did do laundry in Japan about halfway through the trip, but this is all laundry. And then this side might be mainly Will's stuff, which I'll just set to the side to let him decide what he wants to do with it. We are out of magic erasers, which is usually what I would want to use to try to get these scuff marks off. So yeah, you really need a magic eraser to get these off. I'm trying dish soap and it would work, but I would have to scrub really hard. So I'll deal with the scuff marks later, but I'm just gonna spray them down with some Lysol before we put them away. Especially the wheels. Larger bag is a lot more intimidating, a lot less fun, but we gotta do it. So I'm just gonna kind of organize everything into piles and we'll go from there. I was gonna show you guys everything I got in Japan. This is one of the things that I got. These are technically men's, but I really liked them. I've been wanting some New Balances and I thought they were unique. So picked these up, I'm gonna put them away. I'm like 99% done unpacking. The only stuff I have left is stuff that I bought in Japan and I want to get the laundry going, but thought I could do a haul. If you watched my Japan vlogs, then definitely showed most of this stuff in those vlogs, but figured we could just show you everything that we brought home. I don't feel like we went too crazy. Honestly, there's one thing that takes up the majority of the cost of all of this, and then honestly we were just kind of struggling with room in our suitcase and we didn't want to have to buy another suitcase. So I think that limited us in what we brought home. But anyway, I'll go ahead and show you. Starting with the obvious one, I bought my first designer bag here. It's a Louis Vuitton. I think it's called the Rovello. I don't know really anything about designer bag, but I just thought it was a good story. Will kind of talked me into it because he was like, if you ever pass this down to a daughter, your first designer bag on our honeymoon in Japan, it's a good story. It's vintage, secondhand, so it is used, but it's in really good condition. Yeah, I love it. My first ever bag. I will definitely treasure that. And then Will bought this Wild Turkey 12-year whiskey. This is special because they only sell it in Japan, but not only that, they're stopping selling it. So they're gonna stop aging it from 12 years only down to 8 years. So it's like a really valuable bottle. I wanna say they were 85 bucks a piece in Japan, but over here in America, they resell for like 500 bucks a bottle because you can't get them here. But he got one for himself and then one for a friend at work who wanted one. Brought those home. They definitely took up a lot of weight and real estate in our bag. Then on the alcohol train, we got some sake. We went to a sake tasting in Osaka and that was really fun. It was cool. It was like a family-owned business. They've been in business 70 years. He was like third generation. Just some cute old men in there. So we did a sake tasting and then we took home our favorite. We're gonna save this for a special occasion. No clue what that will be, but we're gonna save this. I only bought one beauty product for myself. I had seen this everywhere. It's a hair mask. It was like, I wanna say $5 USD and I've heard amazing things about it. I'm excited to try it. I use hair masks about once a week. So this is something that I will actually use up. I didn't wanna get skincare or anything because my skin is so sensitive. I didn't wanna spend a bunch of money on skincare that might not work for me. I went with a hair mask. Also beauty, these are gifts, but we got Will's mom some peach hand cream and peach lip treatment. We got a bunch of different Kit Kats. Japan makes lots of different flavors of Kit Kats. They are seen as good luck over there, so a lot of times they're used as gifts for students and things like that. So we've actually already eaten a lot of these, but we got the Mount Fuji blueberry cheesecake. This one is okay. It kind of tastes like sour candy, but the strawberry cheesecake, incredibly good. We got a bag for ourselves and we already ate it, but we got the strawberry cheesecake and strawberry milk, which we're gonna give as gifts to people. And then we also bought the matcha Kit Kats, but I gave that one to my mom. She loves tea, so I thought the matcha Kit Kats would be perfect for her. Speaking of matcha, I just washed this, but I got a matcha latte when we were in Uji and it came in this really nice glass container. So I actually brought it home and I just washed it out because I thought it would be perfect to use for incense. I could get some of those sticks and reuse it around the apartment, but it has a little bit of a special meaning. And also while we were in Uji, I picked up some matcha. They were out of just 100% matcha powder, so I got this one, which is just sweetened. So it's matcha sweetened with sugar, which is fine because I like my matcha a little bit sweeter anyway. But Uji is known as like the matcha capital of the world. They say the best matcha comes from there. So I definitely wanted to pick up some Uji matcha while we were in Uji, which obviously everyone else had the same idea because every store was sold out of just the 100% matcha powder. Also food related, we picked up this pepper shanto seasoning. We actually bought this on accident. Will thought he was just asking for a little bit to go on top of his ramen, and they brought us this whole thing, so we'll definitely use it. It's like a red pepper spicy kind of seasoning. This was a gift at the ryokan we stayed at, but just some Japanese tea bags. I'll have to translate that. I'm not sure what kind of tea this is. I'm gonna assume a green tea, matcha, but I'm not sure. A gift for my friend who kept my plants while we were gone. I got her a set of chopsticks, and they were doing name engraving, so I got her name engraved in Japanese on the chopsticks. I got a Christmas ornament. I don't think that's what this is supposed to be, but I'm going to use it as a Christmas ornament. I got this when we were at Sensoji Temple. The only thing that I collect is Christmas ornaments. I'm trying to get a Christmas ornament everywhere we travel. I just think it's so cool at the end of the year to see ornaments from where you've gone, and not necessarily just where we travel. Like I want to buy an ornament every year that like kind of represents the year. So I want to get a few for this year. I want to get like a married one. I want to get obviously this one. Last year I got a Tampa ornament. Year before that I got an engaged ornament. So I love ornaments because I think at the end of the year, looking at all your ornaments, where you've gone, what you've done, is kind of a cool way to reflect on the year. I got Franklin a dog toy at the Pokemon Center. It's not a dog toy technically, but it will work as a dog toy. He will love this. I'm gonna give it to him here shortly. Last thing, I got some stuff for a scrapbook. I wanna make a scrapbook of our trip. So I picked up some Japan specific stickers and also this masking tape from one of the temples we visited. Thought this would be good for the scrapbook. And then also for the scrapbook is just junk, you could probably call it. Origami that the man at the sake store, the sake tasting, made us. Lots of receipts that I may or may not use. Lots of brochures from all the different temples and things that we visited. Yeah, honestly, like a lot of this is just junk, but I wanted to save a lot of it because you never know, you could use it for like backgrounds and stuff on the scrapbook. That's everything we got. Oh, JK. I also didn't buy that much clothing, but I bought this halter top, just a basic from Zara, because I've been looking for one, and this one's perfect. It's like ribbed material. I got it in the black and I got it in the butter yellow color. And then besides all this stuff, Will also bought himself a bunch of clothes at Zara, H&M, but that's all in the laundry. This is pretty much everything that we brought home. I feel like we did pretty good of like getting stuff that will be keepsakes, lots of food kind of items. We love food and snacks. I'm really happy with everything that we brought home. Now I need to find homes for all of it. While we're hauling things, I got some really exciting PR in the mail while we were out of town. First thing, Bloom Energy. So exciting. I have never tried these. You guys know I like energy drinks. I like the Alani ones. I like Celsius. So I've heard good things. I'm excited to try these out. I know Will probably drink a ton of these. But they sent over the variety pack. So we have strawberry watermelon, raspberry lemon, right up my alley, and juicy orange, also right up my alley. Only 10 calories, 2 grams of carbs in the whole can. So really, really excited to try these out. I'm gonna stock our fridge really quick. And then I have like no words, honestly, for receiving this. This is Caraway cans. If you haven't heard of them, they're just like a really, really high quality pan. They're non-toxic, non-stick. And they messaged me and asked if I wanted a set. So I picked out a set and I just cannot wait to try these. We love to cook. So I went with the black with gold hardware. I like the lighter color pans. I just feel like they show wear a lot more. So went with the black. I thought this would last really well. Love the gold accents with the matching lid and also this lid holder. I'm thinking this will go like in the door. We have to go in this door. This maybe? That could work. You love it? Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I can already tell the texture of this oat milk is completely different than the full sugar. It's much more watery looking, and the color is different. It's almost like a yellow.
As I said, I'm looking from here, it looks yellow.
Yeah.
I thought that was some kind of lemon drink you made.
No. It looks totally different than the normal oat milk. Why can't we have nice things that are healthy? It's not as creamy as the original, which is weird because I wouldn't think that sugar is what makes it that nice thick oat milk, but it's still pretty good. So maybe I'll switch to this even though it's not quite the same. I look crazy. I just took a shower. I'm letting my hair air dry before I kind of brush it out. But after unpacking, I honestly spent most of the day editing. Took Franklin on a walk. That's really it. I have like so much footage from the honeymoon. I vlogged a lot of it, but I didn't obviously edit on the honeymoon because I wanted to be present, and editing takes a lot of time. So I just have a ton of footage to go through. I'm thinking I'm gonna split it into 3 vlogs. There'll be one really long vlog and then 2 shorter vlogs is what I'm thinking, but you guys will see very soon. And yeah, I've just been working on editing the first vlog for really, that's what I did the rest of the day. But I'm sitting at my work desk, I'm turning my work computer on. Not gonna do any work, but I am just gonna go through some emails and flag any important ones that I need to respond to tomorrow and delete all the junk mail. Honestly, just because I have time right now to do that, and it will make my Monday just 10% better logging on, and all my emails from being out of office for 2 weeks straight already taken care of. And I also wanted to log in because I want to look at my schedule for the week and get my schedule for tomorrow all situated. Yeah, and my computer's been turned off for 2 weeks, so it's taking its sweet time turning on, just saving myself a bit of a headache for the morning. My personal schedule tomorrow, I want to do a morning walk. So I'm gonna write that down. I'm trying to take advantage of my jet lag, which is having me wake up really early, and I'm gonna try to like consistently wake up early, and maybe this jet lag will be what I needed to become a morning person. We'll see. I'm gonna do a morning walk. Another big goal of mine for this week is to get back into working out, the gym, workout classes, starting Tuesday. I'm gonna give myself 2 days to take it a little bit easy. So today and then tomorrow I'll do a long walk, and then Tuesday we're gonna try to get back into our workout routine. Looks like I have 2 calls so far tomorrow, which is not too bad. They might increase once I go through my emails, but we'll just write down those 2 for now. And then I have a nail appointment tomorrow because one of my nails broke. They lasted until the day before we left, and then this nail broke. I'm gonna get a fun color because I haven't been able to do that in so long. I'm gonna go through my emails and then go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. 5 o'clock. The workday is over. I have not really had a chance to pick up the camera because obviously I was back to work today. Had just a few little things to do. Honestly, nothing too crazy happened while I was out, but just a few little things to get done today. So I really just focused on that. I had myself a nice morning, went on a long walk, and got all my work done. I've also just been kind of continuing the unpacking process, which is laundry at this point. So I've got some delicates I'm about to hang to dry, and then I'm gonna run out to my nail appointment to get this nail fixed. I think I'm gonna try to do like a butter yellow. I am as basic as they come. I follow the trends. I like the trends. And I really like yellow right now, and I know everybody else does too, but I think I'm gonna try to do a butter yellow nail. I'm a little scared because I feel like yellow can go wrong very easily. If you don't get like the perfect shade of yellow, it can look, I don't know, like mustard or just too dark. So I'm gonna see what colors they have and hopefully get just like a really, really pale yellow for my nails. I'm really excited. There's 2 new workout places opening in Charlotte that I'm really excited about. Both of them are gonna have heated mat Pilates, which if you remember, when I lived in Tampa, I went to a place that did heated mat Pilates and I was obsessed with it, and we don't have anything like that here in Charlotte. And there's 2 different places opening. One of them already opened and one is about to open, so I'm gonna try both of them and see what I think and potentially join it. We have HotWorks, what I do now, but the thing with HotWorks is it's not an instructor, it's a TV screen, so it's still good. I still enjoy it. It's just not the same as having an instructor live there yelling at you. So I'll definitely keep you updated with that. I'm gonna try one of them this week and then the other one whenever they open up, which they were supposed to open last week, but I think they had some issues. So really any day now, I feel like they should be opening because a big goal of mine, you guys know, is to get back into my workout routine. So finding a new studio would be some good motivation. New nails. I feel like I got the perfect pale yellow. I wanted to share the color with you guys because I feel like it's hard to find a good pale yellow. We tested out 3 different colors and I ended up going with the lightest one, but this is OPI Blinded by the Ring Light. I love it. Just got in our morning walk. I am making that a routine because for a lot of reasons, it's good for me to get up and go on a walk, but also we have a huge heat wave coming through. So it's supposed to be up, like today's high is like 98. And I cannot walk Franklin in the afternoon, long walks. I can like run him out really quick to pee, but long walks, the sidewalk, just the heat in general. It's too hot for him to be out there like honestly after like 10 in the morning, and even 8 o'clock it starts to get pretty hot. So trying to make sure that he gets in his longest walk of the day first thing in the morning. I wake up around 7, so we usually are out the door by 7:30 or so. Let's make a coffee. It is just after 8. I've got like 30 minutes. I'm gonna sit on the couch and drink my coffee and do some editing. These honeymoon vlogs, you guys, if you haven't watched them, please go watch them because they are taking me so long to edit. I like editing them, but I also hate being behind on editing, and I feel like I have so much footage to go through. So we're working our way through it, even if it's like 30 minutes at a time that I can sit down and edit the videos. I am going to attempt the Teddy Graham latte today, which if you haven't heard of it, it's a little bit of honey, some brown sugar. I don't know how much, but I'm just gonna do like 2 teaspoons. And then some cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And then you just brew the espresso on top of that. honey brown sugar Teddy Graham flavor. That's like a maybe top 5 like flavor profile for me. I love cinnamony, sugary flavors. I've actually been ordering honey cinnamon lattes when I've been going to coffee shops lately. So we're gonna try it at home. Let's give it a good mix just to make sure. My sugar-free oat milk, that is not as good as regular oat milk. Moment of truth. That's delicious. Very, very good. I usually try to avoid sugar, obviously. So I don't know about putting brown sugar in my coffee every single day, but as like a treat, it's delicious.